Welcome everybody to another edition of Kevin's Commentary. Today we have a young lady who loves to run and has done a great job for the University of Wyoming, Audra DeStefano, who is going to the NCAA Championships in the 3,000 meters. Audra, thanks for being with us, but I know how excited it must be for you to make this event.
Oh, super exciting. I've been running the steeplechase for 4 years now and been at the West Preliminary all 4 years, and so it was really exciting to finally make it and finally make that next step.
How long have you wanted to run, and have you always run?
No, I haven't. I started running in 8th grade, I think. So I was on the tennis team originally, and they were like, maybe you should try track. So I tried to do track, and that worked out a little better. And then after that, I just really enjoyed it. I didn't plan on running in college, to be honest. I didn't think I'd be quite the level they needed. And so I just decided to give it a shot, and it's far exceeded my expectations.
Of course, you're also outstanding in the classroom and one of the university's top student athletes academically. Has it been difficult to kind of balance academics to your sport?
I don't think it's any more difficult than anybody else has it. There's a lot of people who work full-time or have families, and all I have to do is show up and run for an hour a day. It's not, I mean, it's definitely a challenge at times, but it's nothing that's exceptional. I mean, people do a lot more. So
take us through your week of training. How does a distance runner train for a typical week? Okay,
usually on Sunday we do a longer run, and then Mondays it's like a jog. And Tuesday and Friday we usually have hard workouts, and then the other days are just runs. And just a lot of mileage.
So how many miles would you run a week, in other words?
Oh, it varies a lot. In the past, like 70, 75. This year I think I've been a little lower, more like 65 probably.
And of course the obligatory question, how has this elevation helped you in your particular sport?
Well, I think it's good. You run faster when you go to sea level, and it's nice to, as a confidence thing, like you say, oh, if I can run this pace at elevation, then when I go down to sea level, I should definitely be able to keep it. And so I think it's a really positive thing mentally, and it's fun. I think when you train in tough conditions, it makes you a tougher athlete, and Wyoming is good at giving you tough conditions.
So your backhand wasn't good enough, so you say, well, I'm going to run. Did you think initially that it would be a distance type thing, or did you try some other track events before you settled on the distance?
I pretty much a distance. I think in junior high they required that we did field events, so I did long jump and triple jump, and that's what Scott does too, and obviously he's a lot better. I don't think I ever even placed in a meet as a junior high kid, so that was not my thing. But no, I used to run on my own before I did track a little bit. We lived out in the country, so we had a really long driveway, and I had to run back and forth. And I like to think that jumping over the cattle guards gave me a little introduction to the steeplechase.
Has this experience been everything you'd hoped for?
It's been a lot more than I hoped for, to be honest. I came in just hoping not to get fat, and it turned out that it was actually a lot of fun, and I was able to do some traveling and make a lot of really great friends, so it's far exceeded my expectations.
Let's focus on the NCAA now. It's coming up this week. How do you go into it mentally, and how do you approach such a big event?
Well, I guess I just try to stay calm, which I have varying success with that. But to be honest, I'm just really looking forward to it. It's such a privilege to get to go and finish my career, and at this point there's really nothing to lose and a lot to gain, and so I'd like to just go out there and do what I can do and make the best of the opportunity.
Of course, when track is all over for you and you're not competing anymore, will you still run, number one, and what do you want to do with your career?
Oh gosh. Good question. I'll definitely still run. I don't know if I'll run to the same extreme, but I will for sure run, probably every day. I really like it. As far as a career, right now I'm doing a master's in chemical engineering, and I'd like to follow that with a PhD. That's my current plan, and if not, then I'll just call it a day at the master's and go find a good job somewhere. So.
That's so interesting. Of course, would you want to teach chemical engineering with a PhD?
That'd be one option. I think it'd be really good to work in industry for a little while and kind of learn how it works in the real world, and then from there, being a professor could definitely be an option, but I haven't thought that far.
Well, we know one thing, you'll be successful at it because that's what you do. You are successful in everything, and Audra, we so much appreciate you taking the time very best of luck at the NCAA.
Thank you very much.
Audra DeStefano, our guest today. Until we meet again, so long.